Hey guys. So I decided to walk around the park today since it was nice out instead of going to the gym. Yeah, it finally cooled off. It's going to be in the 60s all week here. This is sweet. Louisville's finest. Couple people walking, ladies, over there. Oh, it's so nice out. That wind is a little chilly though. I have on a long sleeve hoodie, long sweatpants. Well, they're like bell bottoms. They have a high state on them. Comfy. But yeah, I used to walk around this park every day. And then I joined that gym because it was in the 90s here. Humid. The humidity made it feel like 100. And so it was too hot to walk outside. And then I joined the gym and she don't have no air conditioning. So it's just as hot in there. But she keeps saying she's going to get it fixed. And she won't need it soon. And so yeah, today I decided just to walk around. I did a live this morning from the porch in the house. Thanks to all who came in. That was awesome. So I just decided to do a video and an upload of the park instead of a live. See, our football team is undefeated again this year. So is Unilocals, the next town over. And they play, the last game they always play. They're like a rivalry. So the last game be UL and Unilocal Jets and Burnsville Shamrocks. Which they're 7-0. Well, I think 8-0 now. Yeah. So that'll be interesting. I'm going to go to it, even though Lana's not playing anymore. Because he goes to the JVS, take an auto shop. Thought that car was coming this way. So yeah, pretty soon the trees will be changing. The colors of the leaves will be so pretty. I love fall. So I hope everybody's having a marvelous Monday. I hurt my knee. I don't know how I did it, but it's called an effusion, EFFUSION, I think. It's like water on the knee. Anyways, probably from using that Peloton and the stationary bikes. So I've been taking it easy on it. Well, the doctor said 48 hours, but I probably sat for half a day, maybe. But I got things to do and nobody to do them, so I can't be sitting. I'm not prone to sitting anyway, except in the evenings. But it's healing. It's almost 100%, so I thought about the treadmill or out here, so I thought, I want to come out here. Go at my own pace. Because it's so beautiful. Later on today, I gotta go pick up Riley from the babysitters because nobody's gonna be there to get her. And I'm just gonna bring her to my house instead of having Kim bring her over. We'll just go to her house. I have a key to Jed's house. He has a key to mine. We'll just go to her house and pack her bag and bring her over, and then Mommy Kim can have the house to herself. Because Jed's away at work, and Len will be working. He goes straight after school, and he works till 8, so it's rare that she probably gets a day that she has the house to herself. And then later on this week, I'm going to be going to Circleville to Jessica's. And we're going to go to a festival in Yellow Springs this weekend. I remember to charge up my power pack and take it, because I'm going to film this time. And I remember to save them or get them saved. It's not that I didn't remember, I just didn't do it. I couldn't get it done. I kept pressing save and it wouldn't save. It was an awesome video too, but there was some videos that I took up there. But the one that didn't save, of course, so frustrating, it was a great one. We went in all the little shops. I think I've said this before, Yellowstone reminds me of Sebastopol. It's like a little artsy-fartsy town, hippie town. And we went in some little shops, and people were so friendly and talking to us. It was such a good video, and it didn't get saved. And this time I'm going to go in that right behind where she sets up the booth, because they give her the same spot every year. There's a cool little bar my ex-husband was telling me about. He said, "Did you go in that bar?" I said, "No." He has guitars up on the walls of guitar players. I guess some of them are signed. I said, "I'm going in there this time." So I saw Andrew was over at his great grandma's house. I wonder if he's probably looking for the cat. The cat got out. He's been taking care of his great grandma's cat since she passed, and she still had 2 cats, and then of course Andrew's birds there. He never did take the bird over to his house. And then he's got, because he was always there at her house anyway, taking care of her. And he brings his 2 dogs with him and works from there. He's an IT guy. He works from home. He remote fixes computer systems for dentists in the area. He used to work for the school. Anyway, the cat got out. Black and white cat. And somebody said, he put it on Facebook, and somebody said they saw it over here at the park. If I see it and it lets me grab it up, I'll take it over to him. Because I noticed he was over there. It's so quiet here in the park today. That's 1 lap. Usually I walk faster than this, but since my knees, I should have put my thing, my wrap on. I forget how long. I have to look at the instructions again they give me when I left the ER. I forget how long I had to keep that thing on. But I don't think it was that long. And they told me to ice it 3 times a day, which I did for 20 minutes. I set the timer on my phone and iced it like a good little girl. Yeah, you know, getting old, 68, so when you get older, that's shit's to be expected. Can't do like we did when we were young pups, right? Pool's all empty. Landon had his junior prom. Him and his little girl Katie, they looked good. I think I put pictures on my community post for people who know Landon. I put one up with him and Riley. I think I did. So yeah, Yellow Spring's gonna be fun. She does the same festivals every year. She missed a few this year because, been a bad year. I haven't went to, I don't think I've gone to any. I think this will be the first one I went to with her. For the same reason. You know, I don't know if anybody's had that before, that effusion, water on the knee, but it didn't hurt. It wasn't painful at all. It just swelled up. My knee looked twice the size, and there was a big old, like, bubble on the side of it, on the top. My left leg. And he asked me if I had trouble with it, or if I had injured it in the past. Yeah, and I did when I was a kid. We were jumping up and down on the bed at the farmhouse, and Dad came in, scared us, turned the light off. We all went, and jumped down. I jumped down onto a marble can. The boys they used to play marbles. They had marbles in a can. They didn't have a lid on it. It was on the bed. And I jumped right down on that can, and it cut to the bone. It cut the bone. I didn't even know it. It just happened so quick. I didn't know it, and I didn't really feel it. And I went to the living room, and Mom was like, "What's going on?" And we're like, "Dad scared us." Went in the living room. Mom said, "What happened to your leg?" Blood was like gushing out, running through. I didn't even feel what had happened because it happened so freaking quick. I saw the blood, started crying. And then, of course, Mom had to stay home with the Vicky and Les and the twins, Marcy and Marty. Dad took me to the emergency room, like the first time I got stitches. And remember, he bought me candy afterwards. But he asked the doctor, he said, "Will she have trouble with that? Will that knee give her trouble, when she gets older?" And the doctor said, "Yeah, possibly. It possibly could, because it's cut the bone." So, yeah. Am I right? I wrecked my bike. I should have had stitches then, but Dad's like, "I ain't taking you to get stitches." He just put a Band-Aid on it. Butterfly thing, whatever. But it healed. I got a scar. But anyways. Yeah, my right knee's not the greatest either. I used to fly on my bicycle. We were always on our bicycles. And I was going too fast down this hill, slid in the gravel. Wrecked. I was picking gravel out of my knee. Or Dad was. His Mom was still at work. He worked days, Mom worked afternoons. At that time, we lived in Belmont, the little town of Belmont, Ohio. Hi, State One. They're good this year. Anyhow, yeah, I got an injury. Trying not to let it slow me down, but I don't want to damage it further either. It's kind of eerie quiet. There's more people out here in the morning. I think, it's after 12, isn't it? Yeah, because it was 12 when I ended my life. Oh, no, that hurt a little bit. Maybe I started this shit too early now. That was a little sharp pain there. And I twist the crap out of my knees when I mow, too. I try not to. I try to keep them straight in line, But I twist the crap. It's like I'm a football player. Try to whip around there and get it done. Plus, I got those freaking banks in the back. If anybody's seen my yard, they know what I'm talking about. Oh, there's a squirrel. He's cute. See if I can zoom in. So I remember to zoom back out. Ah, there he goes up the tree. Yeah, I did it. One time I was filming the reapers when they were taking off. filming where they first came to their first stop on the poker run at the Blue Moon Tavern at the beer garden in the back. And I zoomed in, so you see him coming in, then I didn't zoom back out, and oh my gosh, it ruined it. I don't think I've ever done that again. Not that I know of. Where'd he go? Oh, look, there's holes up there. He's probably storing nuts in. Yeah, looks like there's been a little nest up there in them holes. See? Storing nuts for the winter. Oh, he's up there. Oh, he's so cute. He's eating a nut or something. See him? There he is. Right there. Oh, my finger is. People think they're like rats with bushy tails. I think they're adorable. They're so cute. As far as it goes. Hello, cutie patootie. Slow down, Charlie. I have to tell myself to slow down. Always in a fast pace. I always run off at the mouth too a lot. I talk fast. Especially when I'm nervous when I first meet somebody. I like it. Run off at the mouth. People can hardly get word in edgewise because I'm prone to be that way anyway, but when I'm nervous, it's worse. Maybe I should have went and done the treadmill. I could have slowed it down from my usual pace because it's all flat. I don't do the incline. Andrew does. He does the incline. Since he hired a personal trainer and Ray started coming with him as partner, they've been going at different hours, so I don't see him anymore. But that's okay. It worked out better for me because I can go after I let the cats back in the morning. I can go then and get it done and then continue on with my day. Before, I was waiting until he got off work at 5. But I think he meets the trainer on their lunch hour, I think, because Ray works too. So it almost have to be. Or maybe different days. I don't know. He was telling me about it down there when we were at the Eats and Beats at the casino. I'll have to text Richard Clark and see if he watched that. Because I know they have that at his casino where he works. He's a mod for Blackbird, Richard Clark. He hardly gets to come in anymore because he works, but we try and have a conference call once a month on Wednesday, so that's his day off. That's his Friday. So he gets to talk to Blackbird. But anyway, they had one at his, but I think he was describing it like they had trucks out in the parking lot and music, which they had that there, but we didn't do that when we did the one that was inside. And this is the first year they've done it. I'm pretty sure it was a great success because there was a lot of people there. But you can check it out on my channel if you want. Tulips. But yeah, so I don't know if I told some of you that weren't in the live. I told it in there. My cholesterol story, how that ended. I was taking the medication wrong. You're supposed to take it on an empty stomach and not with any other pills. Well, I was taking my pills in the morning, my blood pressure, my thyroid, my multivitamin, and right before I had breakfast. So, yeah, dummy me, I didn't pay attention to the label on the bottle. I just took them. And she was like, how have you been taking that? And so I told her, and she said, no, it should be on the bottle. She made me, you have to bring your pills in. And she made me show for refills and stuff. And she made me show, she looked at the bottle. She said, yeah, see, it's right here. I said, oops. Anyways, since I've been taking it, I take it first thing in the morning. I'll wake up. I always take my water up to bed with me. So first thing in the morning, I took them thyroid pills up there. So I take it in the morning, and then I wait it. She said 45 minutes is good, but I wait an hour. Like, I'll just stay in bed and be on the Facebook. I'll read my emails. And pretty soon, an hour's passed. So then I'll go downstairs and start my day. I'll make breakfast if I feel like eating it. Get my coffee, go out back with the cats. Anyway, since I started taking it the right way, she rechecked it, and it's down. It was up to 100, which is dangerously high. It's supposed to be 4 point something. Well, she checked it, and it was 5 point something. So, it's almost back to where it normally always is, which is 4 point. So, I'm starting to feel better. Man, I don't know if anybody that follows me, that subs me, has thyroid disease, but it's awful. I have the not hyper one. I think the hyper one makes you like lose a bunch of weight. People think you're doing drugs because you're so skinny. Well, I have the opposite one that makes you gain weight. But since I've been taking it regularly now, I feel better. I feel like I'm losing weight. Plus the gym helps. But yeah, I feel a lot better. It's awful. It makes you lose your hair. It does all kinds of things to your body. If you don't have it, you can Google it if you care to. But yeah, it's not good. But anyways, got that taken care of. I'm under control. And I do feel I have a lot more energy. I used to be more tired all the time. But it's weird too, though, because I've been taking it that way for years, and my thyroid never went crazy like that. And I said, do you think I need a ultrasound done on it? And she said, well, your numbers are good now. I said, yeah, I guess I'll leave well enough alone since they're good. My daughter-in-law, Kim, her sister, had hers taken out, but she still has to take medication. And I thought, I don't want to have my thyroid removed if I still have to take medication the rest of my life, Because, you don't have a thyroid anymore, so you have to regulate it somehow. But, yeah, so I thought, no, I'm not doing that. But I haven't talked to her to see. I haven't researched that either, thyroid removal. And I haven't talked to Bree to see if it makes her feel any better, if she's losing weight, et cetera, et cetera. So, I don't know. I don't like to do any unnecessary surgery if it's at all possible. Blow some leaves our way. I don't see many leaves. I guess we gotta do something to earn our keep, right? Yeah, so I think that was that game. Not this Friday. Next Friday, I think. I can't remember how many games they play in the season. I should remember that, but I don't. Anyways, I'm going to attend that game because it's always good. When I go home, this is swollen again. I'm going to be mad at myself, but I can't stay inside forever. I can't stop exercise forever. That would not be good. But yeah, our knees are, I think, the first to go. Especially if you're even 20 pounds overweight. And I've been losing. And my clothes fit better. I had that old scale when I went to the 5Bs and got that hat and those 2 t-shirts during the Punga Festival from that Beware clothing. There's this old scale in there that was my second job. I worked at the Home Pizza, my first job, when I was in school, and then I worked at the sewing factory. The old sewing factory, they still have this big old scale in there that weighs bundles of material and clothing that they were sending out. And it still works. I stepped on it. I'm like, oh no, I'm not showing that. So I asked Marcy, I said, you want to step on that scale? We went back up there Sunday, and she was shopping. And she said, nope. But she's tiny. I don't know why she wouldn't do it. Anyways, yeah, the scale still works. It's an antique. But I showed it anyway in my video on the Beware. BWEAR. They have some nice clothes. In fact, this sweatshirt I have on now came from there. Got it a couple years ago. And they're online if you want to look. And they're out of Zanesville, Ohio. I didn't really research them too much to tell about them, but Buttercup Baby asked me, so I looked it up. Yeah, they're out of Zanesville, and that's where you can go and buy the clothing, or you got to come to the Punga Festival once a year and buy it up there at the old sewing factory. And they're like a Christian company, I'm pretty sure, and they have all kinds of, well, not all kinds, I should say. They have the sportswear from our area. They have like Ohio State, of course. They have Pittsburgh. They have Akron. Marcy got a couple Akron shirts for her friend from Caldwell that was from Akron. We're from Akron. Lived in Akron until I was in the 4th grade. I moved down to Belmont. We lived in Barberton and Akron. And a little town called Doyle. Dad moved around for work, I think. Maybe that's where I got my gypsy moving shit from. Seems like I don't stay in any place for over 2 years. But now that I'm in the old homestead, I'm not going anywhere till they carry me out of their feet first. Hopefully, if the house stays standing. Mom left a little bit on it because she got this revolving line of credit. Put new windows in and stuff, you know, new roof, porch, garage. So I'm still paying on it. Whoever lived in there made the payment on that. And I'm still paying on that. And it's down to $6,000. But I don't want to. And they said, you can get a revolving line of credit, you know, do any home repairs you want to do. You need to do. And I'm like, no. Once it's paid off, it's paid off. Then I don't have that mortgage payment. But it's a lot cheaper than my rent was at the apartment. So it is, my budget's better now. But debt to ratio, what I have going out, coming in is a lot better living there. But I still have the mortgage payment every month. And I have taxes every 6 months. You can pay them once a year, but I pay them every 6 months. So, yeah. Yeah, the economy has it. Right now, it's like, it's hard to keep groceries on the table, keep gas in your car. That's lap number 3, right? Yeah, 3. Man, I would have been done by now because I speed walk it, but I can't. And it's terrible when a person that's used to doing has to throttle back. It's freaking awesome. Awesome. It's freaking awful. I do not like it. Now, I don't want to have to have knee replacements, hip replacements. It's another reason why I need to shed. I know a lot of women my age have had. They were kind of obese, though. I mean, hate to say it, but it's true. They had knee replacements. hip replacements. I don't want to get that way. I was never too much overweight. You have the gut, and I think that's mainly from alcohol and wine. I mean, alcohol, same thing. Wine and beer, I meant to say. Alcohol, period. Even though I don't drink that much, it still adds up. Especially if you have, one or two every night. That adds up. They say, like on a keto diet, you're allowed to have clear alcohol only. So that would be what, vodka? And I don't want to drink vodka straight. When you have to mix it with cranberry or orange juice or whatever. And then that becomes a problem because of the fructose, the sugars, well, that is a sugar. But you know what I mean. The sugar's in the mixer. So, yeah. Charlie used to always say, I'd go to the birthday parties, I wouldn't have cake. He'd say, Mom, have a piece of cake. You only live once, he always said. Enjoy your life. Eat the cake. He'd say other choice quotes that I can't really say on YouTube. They said one of them at the clubhouse. If you want to watch those videos, please give them a like and share them out. Appreciate it. There's another one he always said too. I'm surprised nobody said that. I was going to, but there's a little kid in there. He didn't stay long after they hung up the cut. Because the party gets kind of wild at night. When there ain't too many people in there. We stayed longer than we were supposed to. We was all going to call it early evening because some of them had to work in the morning. Jessica had to drive back to, 2-hour drive back to Circleville and go to soccer. She's coaching Edith's soccer. So she had to be there at 11. And we ended up not leaving there till it was 1:45 when we got to Jed's house. And it was 2 when we got to my house. So we didn't get to bed till 2:30 in the morning. Then she woke up at 7:30. I didn't get out of bed till 8. I heard her go outside and on the porch, and I got up and made her breakfast. I think she left about 9. Made it to the soccer game, but she said, of course, it was already being played when she got there. But she went straight there. And it was the final day. They give out medals, so her being a coach, she had to be there. Or she could have skipped it and stayed another night. But it was nice having her. Because they got there, her and her dad, my ex-husband, they got there. It was probably about 1 or so. So we got to visit. I had a roast in the crock pot. My authentic crock pot, as Mouse Toes would say. Check out her channel. She's got a really good channel. Mouse Toes. MouseToes. She cans and cooks. And, in fact, I'm going to try a recipe she just did in the crock pot. The pork chops, gravy. I'm going to try that one because I have the chops. I just got to get the other. And I have a few of the other things, but I got to get the cream cheese. I don't usually have that on hand unless it's the holidays. Anywho, I made him a pork roast in the crock pot. And Jessica and her dad were just, oh, it was so good. It was so good. Jessica said, I don't even have to have a knife. It falls apart with my fork. I'm like, yeah, that's the crock pot. I love my crock pot. And that's why I keep all the food in. When you go to a gathering, you just plug it in. And so I don't have a warmer. So yeah, and I don't have a working oven still. I just need a part for it. It's the last thing on my mind. Because I have the air fryer, I have the toaster oven, slow cooker, the microwave. So I can get along. And the stove top works, just the oven that needs a part. I can pretty much get along without it. I missed it at Christmas because I always bake for Christmas. So I missed it then. So I made the no-bake cookies. And they like those. Trash man coming to pick up the park trash. My trash man goes Thursday. Oh, there's a kitty over there in the bush. And that fat groundhog that lives at my house, I can't put the trash out because he gets in it. I even got a new trash can. The handle snapped down. That little booger, either it's him or the raccoons. I should put the trash can in front of the ring light on the porch, and then I can see who the varmint is that's getting in there. Probably one of them. How they call them? Porch bandits, raccoons. Trash can bandits. I don't know. Anywho, I gotta put my trash out right before the trash man comes. I used to put it out in the morning because sometimes I'd go and I might not get back before 2. They come between 2 and 2:30 every Thursday. So now I've just been waiting till like 1:45 and putting it out. In the new trash can, I put it by the stop sign. Usually I only have 1 bag. If I have company, I'll have 2. But yeah, Yellow Springs is going to be... I'm looking forward to Yellow Springs. That's our last festival. Of the season. Unless she picks one up. Occasionally she'll do that. But you have to send the application in. They have to accept you. Like she's been accepted at ComFest, which is a big festival in Columbus, for years now. She has the same spot there every year. I did not make it to ComFest. She did it, and it was right after, and it was rough. Anyways, that's 4. I'm gonna get off of here. Go home and see if it's a swollen. Might have to ice it. Hopefully it's not. And I'm with the belief that if you work something, don't overdo it, but keep on working it out. It's better for you than to just sit, have it elevated. I mean, yeah, do that right after, but don't do that the rest of don't do that for a week or so. Because it's not good, in my opinion. Okay. I'll have to text Andrew and see if he found his cat. Should have stopped down there, but I saw another car there. I think it's his aunt's. He might be going through some things with Granny, so I'm not going to interrupt him. So everybody have a marvelous Monday, as marvelous as Mondays can be. And I will talk at you soon. I love you all. Bye for now.